So 12 boards, imps, best hand. And the field likes to do a whole lot of wacky and crazy things. Partner opens a club. We have 15 in a best hand format. We're voiding partner suit. This is a hand where I think normally the recommendation would be to start by bidding your longer suit first. We would start with a diamond, and then, I mean, for one thing, our partner's expected to bid a 4-card major. If it does go a club, a diamond, a heart, or a club, a diamond, a spade, I guess one question we would have is what's 4 clubs? Because we do want to kind of plan out our auction. It should be a splinter, but the main issue is, like, could we have that same splinter with a 12 count? Or an 11 count? Like, same hand without the diamond ace, or same hand without the spade ace, or same hand without both of the pointed suit queens, because those are vastly different hands and the splinter takes up a lot of space. I think we should start with a diamond, though. I mean, this is just the most natural way to show our hand. Partner does bid a spade, and 4 clubs is natural. Amazing. 6 or more total points. What's 3 clubs? Invitational. What's 2 clubs? Just clubs and diamonds. So the only difference between 2 clubs and 4 clubs is 4 clubs shows longer clubs. I see. So I guess I have a question then. Is 2 spades forcing? It's not. Wow, that's really unfortunate. I mean, having no way to make a forcing bid is obviously really bad here. I think most players would play 2 spades as forcing. Because if we had a non-game forcing hand, we would always bypass diamonds to show our 4-card spade suit. Since then we would expect partner to bid a no-trump next most of the time, and then we could do something to show diamonds later to show a longer diamond suit if we wanted to escape into a diamond fit. Well, I think the most likely contract to be making, if I just had to guess, is 4 spades. 6 spades could work. I think a lot of the field might try it. The void in partner's club suit is a little bit concerning. The fact that we have a lot of finesses to take is also concerning. Sure, partner could have no values in clubs, the ace of hearts, king of diamonds, king of spades, and maybe we're on for a grand. But I think more likely partner's going to have some wastage in clubs. We're going to have to take multiple finesses, probably in the red suits, and on top of that we may lose a trump trick as well. So I think 4 spades is probably the limit on this hand. Very unfortunate that there's no forcing bid to make at this point, but let's just bid the spade game. Okay, well, this is certainly a hand partner could hold. Sure. So we're playing imps. We don't really care about overtricks. We get a club lead, because of course we do, on this auction. So main concerns, I suppose, are spades 4-1. If spades happen to be 3-2, it looks like we can probably pretty safely manage to lose at most a heart, a diamond, and a spade. And we'll have some pretty good chances for 11 or maybe even 12 tricks. So spades 4-1, I think, is the main concern. So in that case, how can I manage the contract if I think spades might be 4-1? Well, I guess I can pitch a heart on this trick, win the ace of clubs, and play a spade to the queen. If this loses, my diamonds are safe from being attacked. If they switch to hearts, that sets up a heart trick, and I can then basically just hope that clubs are 4-3. That seems pretty reasonable to me. I mean, I could rough the opening lead in the hopes of picking up 5-2 clubs, but I think I then run into too many issues later in the play. So this seems like a pretty reasonable approach. I can win the club ace, spade to the queen. Let's say it loses. Let's say even a club comes back. I pitch another heart. Well, I guess if a club comes back, then I can rough and go ace of spades, spade to the jack. Even if East happens to have started with 10-4 of spades, I could then just run all of the clubs, eventually rough a diamond back to hand. Maybe a little bit more care than that would need to be taken, but that would be the general idea of the plan. So I think I like this plan. Let's pitch a heart. I'll win a club and play a spade to the queen. Okay, it does lose. Back comes the trump. And spades are 3-2. So we don't have any issues. It's imps. I'm not going to care too much about potential overtricks, I don't think. So let's just do something simple to try and play for an overtrick. I guess we'll pull the last trump just because. And let's try running the jack of diamonds. Alright, well, if clubs split, we're in good shape. East has played high-low in clubs. Clubs don't split. So I guess we have to rough a club and give up a heart. Okay. We'll just claim 11 tricks. No problem. 450. Pass on our right. We have 19. This is a really good 19, no 5-card suit. I don't love the fact that our clubs don't have any spots. But no jacks, every honor is working. It's very tempting, especially vulnerable at imps, to upgrade this into a 2-no opener. Let's do it. I think a lot of the field also probably will. 3 clubs is regular stamen, we'll show our spades. 3-no. We get the 10 of clubs lead. Okay. The partner table's an 8 count, so it looks like everyone's going to get to game. 9 count, so it looks like everyone's going to get to game. We got 3 spades, 3 hearts, and 2 clubs off the top. We can force out a diamond trick as long as we don't lose too many clubs along the way. So I think the plan is, and this probably wouldn't be the match point plan, we cover the 10 of clubs lead with the jack. If it holds, we have our 9th trick. If it doesn't hold, then our club spots are actually good enough as long as we don't either misguess the clubs or allow them to lead clubs from the right side. So the only way that we can actually lose multiple club tricks would be if East plays the queen on top of the jack, West wins an early diamond trick and plays a low club through, we play the 6, East plays the 7, or not the 7, the 8, and then somehow West gets back in to play another low club, and then somehow West gets back in to cash another low club. But we can prevent all this from just finessing West for the Jack of Diamonds. That way West can win at most 2 diamond tricks. Now, of course, if this is 10 doubleton of clubs as the opening lead, then we're actually in danger. But we still can fall back on hearts coming home, or the Jack of Diamonds onside, for example. So this seems like a pretty good play to me. I do have a strong suspicion the Queen of Clubs is offside when the robots lead the suit, because it looks to me like a heart lead would always be safe from their perspective, or a spade lead, probably. Oh, West does have the Jack of Diamonds, and the 8 of Clubs comes back, so we can actually knock out the last club, and in fact, we could take... wait, the 9 of Clubs showed up? Wait a second. Guys, what are you doing? Well, this was not the right defense. Was this 10-9 doubleton? I'm so confused. That's concerning. Well, let's take another diamond finesse. Alright, we have the rest now. It was 10-9 third. That's kind of incredible. 660. Ooh, okay. So an 18 count on board 3. This to me looks a lot more like a 2-0 opener, but let me think about options. Because if I open a diamond and rebid 3 diamonds, like, how happy am I? I think the answer is not very. With all these aces outside, if the diamond suit runs, which could be just via finesse, if partner has an entry, or maybe the queen falls, we're going to have 8 top tricks. I don't think I can afford to open a diamond and rebid 3 diamonds. So then the question is really, do I want to open a diamond and rebid 3 clubs to game force, or do I just want to open this hand 2-0 to show my values? And I think the answer is often going to be open 2-0 with these hand types, because it conveys what your hand looks like. If partner has a card, you want to be in game, which is accurate. If partner has the ace of hearts, we want to be in game. If partner has the king of spades, we want to be in game. King of clubs, we want to be in game. If partner has a couple of queens, maybe we're happy to try out a game contract. So 2-0 trump feels right. Let's do it. Partner transfers to hearts. We accept. Partner bids key card in hearts. This is something that is a little bit concerning with, I would say, less experienced partners like Gib, because Gib, in essence, has no experience. It doesn't have a memory. Where when we're light on high cards, it is a little bit worse if partner tries for slam. I mean, there are definitely hands where we have minimal high cards and good slam potential, but when we're overly light, we're 2 high card points light, we're a little bit nervous in this type of an auction. I mean, not so much that we would ignore responding to partner's keycard bid, but this could be like a good learning hand for our partner to not just blast away into keycard because they have like a 12 count or something over there. That maybe there's more effective methods to explore for a slam. Anyway, we'll show our 3. 3 aces, partner bids 6 hearts. We actually do have an interesting decision over 6 hearts, I think. It's probably correct to pass. We know we're off a key card, so we're either off the ace of hearts or the king of hearts. This is a tough spot, actually. Again, especially with a fairly inexperienced partner. Because from our hand, we might just have a ton of tricks available to us in no trump, and we might not need partner's heart suit. If partner has the diamond queen, again, we have 8 top tricks, and partner surely has some more values other than that. So, I mean, if partner's hand is like, you know, let's pick a terrible hand for partner, like ace empty 6th of hearts, both black kings and the diamond queen, that would be a 12 count, and 6 hearts has no play, but 6 no trump is pretty likely to make 12 tricks because we have 12 off the top. You know, assuming diamonds aren't 6610 around the table. So I don't think that hand's very likely, but that would be an example where 6 no trump is better than 6 hearts. I wonder if I can come up with a hand where 6 no trump is worse than 6 hearts. Because it's possible we might need to rough the diamond suit good, and we have plenty of entries to our hand to do so in a heart contract. But can I come up with an actual hand where this is the case? Because if partner happens to have 6 hearts that we can play for 1 loser, we can pitch all of our jack 10, 8, and 5 of diamonds away. And so we wouldn't need like a diamond finesse or anything to make the contract. I guess it's possible that partner has a hand like nothing in spades, ace queen jack of hearts, king queen of clubs, and nothing in diamonds. Another 12 count. In that case, we would have 5 heart tricks, assuming the king is offside, although maybe 6. I'm counting in no trump, 3 clubs gets us up to 8, 2 diamonds and a spade gets us up to 11. But then we would probably need either the spade finesse or a squeeze, or, you know, the queen of diamonds to fall or something like that. Whereas if we play it in hearts, we could just rough the diamond suit good in partner's hand. Pull trumps, rough the diamond suit good, and then we wouldn't have to worry about spades. So I guess the question is, which is more likely? Kind of a boring question at this point. Let's bid 6 no. I'm very nervous about the small doubleton heart. I think partner should be aware that we could have a small doubleton, but I'm still a bit concerned about it. I mean, the 10 of hearts is actually a pretty good card. So, like, if partner has king, queen, jack 6th, the 10 protects us against a 4-1 split. If partner has ace, queen, jack 6th, the 10 protects us against a 4-1 split. If partner has ace, queen, 9, 6th, at least the 10 gives us the opportunity for 2 finesses. Let's bid 6 no. Okay, well, there's some good news and some bad news. The good news is that 6 no trump is probably better than 6 hearts. The bad news is that what is partner doing? Partner has an 11 count with 1 key card and decided that 6 hearts was going to be a good contract. Alright, jack of spades opening lead. So if the hearts come home, we have 5 hearts, 3 spades, 2 clubs, and 2 diamonds, which is 12. This is a spot where East probably should always duck the ace of hearts, but I don't think that this opponent will. So I think my plan is probably let's just win the ace of spades at trick 1. The opponents know that I'm missing a key card, and so if they have the ace of hearts, then they'll know I have the ace of spades, so it's just kind of false carding with a card I'm known to hold. And then I guess if the hearts don't come home, we're going to have to play a diamond to the jack and hope that things go well in the diamond suit. So that seems like the plan. Six, 9, king, 2. Okay. Well, it's imps and not match points, so we don't need to be all that careful about how we approach the play. But we don't want to go down 7 or 8 for no reason. PGS says if we had the jack of hearts instead of the jack of diamonds, I'd think everything is fine. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't say partners bidding looks normal. You think partners bidding looks normal for this reason? I don't think keycard makes sense on partner's hand. I don't know how to like place my finger on it, but this just doesn't look like a hand where you want to be forcing to slam. I think having some way to invite, so I would probably recommend Q-bidding. Facing 22 balanced? Well, yeah, okay. If our 2-no opener showed 22, then I would understand. This should be 20 to 21. But, you know, we could have a bunch of the other jacks, which are useless, like the jack of spades, jack of clubs. And obviously we don't need this much distribution. I mean, the reason we opened 2-no light on high cards was because we have a lot of trick-taking power. Let's play a club to the ace. Is this correct? And another heart. That sounds right to me. No! No, unfortunate. Alright. We might go down multiple tricks, but yeah, we do get a diamond switch. So communication has been cut. We don't get access to the spade queen anymore. I guess we just have to claim down 2. Alright, 2 down. Queen third of diamonds was on side, so it was good from our right-hand opponent to duck that ace of hearts. We would have made this if they had won the ace of hearts on the first round of the suit. I didn't think they had it in them, but I was wrong. A spade on our left, a no trump on our right. We have the best hand, which is a 13 count. Well, we'll definitely pass. I mean, vulnerable, this is not a hand we want to get involved with. 2 clubs on our left, 2-no on our right. Sure. I guess I'm supposed to lead a club because this could be a 3-card suit. West has a minimum. I mean, it's pretty bad if I lead a club and West turns up with queen jack fourth, but it's probably not the end of the world. Spades look like they might be 5-3-3-2 around the table, which is a little bit uncomfortable. So I do think we need to set up tricks immediately. Is it better to lead clubs and hope that West only has 3? Or is it better to try a diamond and hope that partner has some diamonds? Let's lead a club. I'll lead 5th best. That's not great. Wait, wait, what? It was because I led 5th best. East strongly believed that North had ducked from King Doubleton of clubs, which obviously they wouldn't do, but this is amazing. Well, this is a good start. I guess let's cash some clubs. I haven't been paying attention. Partners pitched a bunch of red suit cards, as has Declare. So East has nothing in clubs, nothing in spades. They probably have like the diamond ace and maybe the ace queen of hearts or something like that. We still need 2 more tricks somehow. This feels like it's probably not happening. I will try the queen of diamonds, I guess. Sure. Queen 9-4 ace. Okay, that was not best. It's fine. We were never beating this thing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's nothing we could do. 150. We did give up an overtrick, but that's okay. Those things happen. Maybe I could work that out. East is likely to have 5 diamonds. Pass, pass. We got 11. Best hand. Well, we'll definitely open. Diamond. Spade overcall. Cupid. I guess this isn't our hand. Sorry for bidding. 2 hearts, 3 hearts, 4 hearts, 3 spades. Okay. Sure. You guys find a heart fit and then you decide to play in spades. Well, I'm happy they missed their game. Partner does lead our suit. Spade. I mean, it's very tempting to just play the king, but I'll play the 9. 10 of hearts switch. 9 from dummy. I feel like West 2 hearts is not natural, is what's going on. Also, why did they play the 9 from dummy? I mean, I'll play low. So assuming the ace of hearts cashes, it seems like West has a singleton diamond. So the king of diamonds is not going to cash. My king of spades is falling. I guess it's possible that Declare needs to ruff a club. And so if partner has the 8 of spades, that might get promoted. Alright, let's switch to clubs. Okay. Looks like we did it. Hey, Declare did have to ruff a club. And partner has the 8 of spades, so we beat it We beat it 3? Well, this was not great from our opponents then. Man, they really messed that one up. Board 6. Pass on our right. We got 16. We'll open a club. We're way too good for 1 no. Partner bids a spade. We'll bid 3 clubs. 3 diamonds. Kind of like a check back bid. We do have a spade fit, so we'll show it. Partner bids 4 diamonds, a Q bid in support of spades. This is a little bit confusing to me. Mostly because it's a best hand tournament. I mean, partner could have 16, but I think it's much more likely they don't. My hand is very much not slam suitable. Queen doubleton of hearts is pretty bad. King, queen, jack of clubs I think is terrible. I get the sense that partner's likely to be short over there. Jack of spades might be worthless. So I don't really see any reason for me to try and make a forward-going move. I think I'm just going to sign off in 4 spades. Partner bids key card anyway. All right, pard. Well, I got 1. Partner asks about the trump queen. I don't have it. We're in 5 spades. There we go. Yeah, partner has a hand that just doesn't make any sense to move towards slam. They have 12, but 3 clubs doesn't show like a massive amount of points. It shows clubs, and partner doesn't fit with our clubs. They have no spade spots. Okay, well, we're here now. So we're in 5 spades. Let's do our best to try and make this. 10 of diamonds lead helps. Because we now have fewer diamond losers to deal with. I mean, a simple plan is to just win this and play the club to the king at trick 2. And then, you know, assuming West wins the ace and plays a heart through, we can hop up with the ace, cash a couple spades, hope they split, queen, jack of clubs to pitch 2 hearts, eventually plan on roughing the 4th diamond in the south hand. Makes sense. I don't really see anything better, so let's just do that. So we win the jack, let's lead a club. East wins the ace. Continues a heart. I guess it probably doesn't matter what we play. I would like to win this trick cheaply with either the queen or 10 if I could. It's starting to sound as if East might have everything other than the spade queen. They have the ace of clubs. They have the diamond queen. West didn't play it at trick 1. So I think I should play the queen. Okay, this gives us a little bit of extra safety in the spade suit itself. So what does that mean? Can I take advantage of the extra safety? We know West has the queen of spades, right? Because East has turned up with the king of hearts, the ace of clubs, the queen of diamonds. I mean, it's no guarantee that with the spade queen East would open. East might have the jack of hearts as well. That would give them 12 if they had the spade queen. I feel like it's tempting to go ace of spades, a jack of spades. That way we would pick up a singleton 10 or 9 in East's hand. I mean, if I could go ace of spades and then low to the jack, I would do that, but I don't really have the entries, right? Like, if I cross in hearts, then a heart force would prevent me from picking up queen 4th of spades in East's hand. Alright, let's go ace of spades. There's the 10. Okay, huge, huge. We're still in a bit of hot water, though, unfortunately. Because I can't just play back the 8 of spades. West could win and knock out the diamond king, and then if 2 clubs don't cash, I don't make the rest. So I think I need to play a diamond to the king now. And then start leading clubs through West. I could also go ace of hearts and a heart ruff. If that holds, then I can lead the king of clubs. And, I mean, I would basically just have a claim from there. If ace of hearts and a heart ruff gets over ruff, that's really bad news for us, though. Then he used to have started with 6 hearts, king jack, and didn't preempt with the side ace of clubs and queen of diamonds, which I guess is possible. The robots sometimes don't like to preempt if they have too many high cards outside of their suit. So what happens on diamond to the king, king of clubs? Let's say it holds. I pitch the 9 of hearts, queen of clubs. If West ruffs low, I overruff and ruff a diamond. If West ruffs high, I just pitch my diamond loser. That seems a little bit safer. So diamond to the king, king of clubs, queen of clubs, pitching our losers, and then we can just knock out the spade trick. So West roughs in with the 9 of spades. Probably the right defense, just in case their partner had either of these red aces, which I think is impossible. But we did well on this hand. We made 450. I mean, I don't know why we got to 5 spades, but at least we made it. We picked off that singleton 10 in East's hand. We get 15, balanced, we'll open a no trump, all pass, king of diamonds lead. Okay. Well, in terms of trick-taking power, we basically need the clubs to come home. Which means, even if West has king third of clubs, we don't have an entry over there. So I think we need to play for king doubleton of clubs. This could result in us going down an extra trick, but that's, I think, the only way to make the contract. Now, the opponents may well switch to hearts, in which case we'll try the jack from our hand, but we don't have any control over how they defend. I mean, they could just beat us off the top, taking a couple of diamonds, 5 heart tricks, the king of clubs. I do think it's important to try and make it, though, because if the other table, say, wins the ace of diamonds and goes ace of clubs, club to the queen, or something like that, then you know, they might score 2 clubs, a diamond, maybe even 2 spades if the king of spades is on side, but they'll be down 2, and plus 90 in the face of that would still earn us 7 imps. And if we end up going down 3 or something, or, you know, 4, it's still only 3 or 5 imps, so the chance of winning 7 seems important enough to me to try and make this. So I guess a couple of questions. Should we duck the opening lead? I think the answer is no. I really don't want West to win this trick and figure out to switch to hearts. And then question 2, should we go ace of clubs club, or should we just duck a club outright immediately? I think there's some chance if I just lead a low club out of hand that West might accidentally hop up with the king. So I'm going to win the diamond ace and just lead a low club, planning to duck in both hands. Okay, a spade comes through. Well, to make the contract, we would need the king of spades on side. The 8 of spades comes through. It's kind of an unusual play because there's a singleton hardened dummy. So it feels pretty likely that the spade king is offside to me. So I guess a couple of options. We could just win the spade ace and hope that the clubs cash out and try and get out for down one. We could try the queen, and if it wins and the clubs cash out, we make this. That doesn't seem like a terrible plan. Or we could try the 9 in the hopes that West will win and play back a spade. I think West is going to cash diamonds when they get in, is part of the problem. Which is going to give East a chance to signal, and so that's why it's like a little bit concerning to play the 9. I mean, not against these opponents, but maybe against normal opponents. I'm going to try the 9. There's a diamond. And another diamond. Diamonds are all set up. There's the king of spades, which we expected to be offside. But I don't think West would have set up the diamonds if we had an entry over there, so it is starting to look like West actually ducked from king third of clubs. Unfortunate. So we could have gotten away with an extra trick by scoring the queen of clubs. We'll see if spades split. They do. That's good news. That's a weird discard. Oh! The clubs did break. Well, this was not the best defense from our opponents. Hey, king doubleton of clubs, they never switch to hearts. Yeah, defense was quite poor on that one. We'll take the plus 150, though. I like it. 2 diamonds on our left, 4 diamonds on our right. This is an odd one. We only have 15, and the fact that we have 3 diamonds, and especially with these opponents not really shading on the length of their suits when they preempt, partner has a diamond void. It's very confusing to me, therefore, why partner wasn't able to make a takeout double. But we have a bit of a difficult problem, is the thing. What's 4 now, by the way? Natural. Got it. I think 4 now should be natural. What would I do in real life? I mean, in real life, I would just pass, I think. Because I think partner probably should have doubled 2 diamonds, and if not, they will probably double 4 diamonds, because it would be insane to pass throughout this auction with a void. I mean, maybe they pass 2 diamonds and then balance 4 hearts over 4 diamonds. That would be fine. I would pass that. You know, like if they had a hand that was like 2, 6, 0, 5, or like 3, 6, 0, 4, where they didn't want to make a takeout double and their hand just wasn't quite good enough to overcall 2 hearts. But then they could balance 4 hearts, and that would get their hand back in the picture. But if I were to make a takeout double, partner's just always bidding hearts, and then we don't know what to do, because partner could be 4405 and forgot to bid, or partner could have, this really long heart suit. Or maybe our fit is actually in clubs. So this is why I don't think double is a good bid on our hand. I'm tempted by a 4-spade bid. It seems somewhat likely that partner has at least a few spades. I mean, we might end up in a 4-3 fit, which wouldn't be ideal, but at least we're roughing diamonds in the shorthand, and maybe they're also prevented from leading diamonds when West has the ace. I'm going to try 4 spades. Let's see how we did. Yeah, so partner has this hand, which means we could have gotten to 4 hearts if I had passed. We might have played 4 diamonds if I had passed as well, I suppose is possible. Looks like we're going down. No double, no trouble. So how do I minimize the damages? I mean, is there any layout where I can make this? No, I have 2 hearts and 2 spades to lose at the very least. So I guess let's rough 3 diamonds and cash a couple of clubs and then hope to score the spade king for like down 4. That's not so bad. Again, we didn't get doubled. Maybe another club cashes? Unlucky. Unlucky. That's okay. Ace of hearts from our preemptor. Pretty nice hand over there. Alright, the jack of spades comes. I guess I'll win the king and exit a club. Probably be down 3. Queen of spades, huh? Sure. Why did East not double? I have no idea. No idea why East didn't double. 2 aces, trump stack, it's imps. So not as costly as a double at match points if you're wrong. 150. Were they gonna make 4 diamonds? 1, 2, 3. Looks like no. So we lost a handful of imps on that one. That's okay. Would not be facing that problem in real life. Partner opens a spade. We've got a 16 count. We'll start by game forcing. 2 clubs. Partner has spades and hearts. How good is our hand exactly? These kings and the minor suits are questionable in value. But let's start out by confirming the heart fit. Hearts or spades? I guess hearts. Bidding 2 spades would keep the auction lower. It has that going for it. I'm struggling to find a scenario where playing in hearts is better than playing in spades. And I think it's very possible to find one where playing in spades is better than hearts. Like if partner's hearts are a bunch of small ones, we might be able to use our club suit to discard their heart losers. And the jack of spades could be an important card in spades. Like, we're not discarding all of partner's spades if partner has bad spades, so we're going to need that suit as a source of tricks. I think we actually want to play this one in spades, despite the 4-4 fit. I don't have any useful losers to discard on the run of partner's spade suit from my hand. Let's play this in spades. Partner bids 2-0. Looks like... I don't know what this description is. Normally, you would want your partner to pattern out here, so they would bid their 3-card suit if they had one. They would show extra spade length if they had one, or extra heart length. Or 2 no trump would be 5-4-2-2 exactly. Well, I guess there's a couple of options. Because it's imps, we could give up on potentially playing in a slam. I mean, what do I need for a slam to be good? Ace, queen of spades, probably. Let's say ace, queen of spades, ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, if partner's 5-4-2-2. How good is slam then? That's a prime 14 count. We have to deal with a lot of heart losers. We can pitch 1 on the 3rd round of clubs, but unless the jack of clubs comes home. So it's like a 50-50 slam there. We could take a club finesse. Maybe a little bit better. They could lead a club at trick 1. Some potential to duck a heart and squeeze someone. So slam's not terrible, but that is kind of a perfect hand. If partner has a more generic hand type, like without one of the minor suit aces, I think slam becomes a lot worse. So we could just try and play 3 now. I actually don't mind that. That seems okay. Partner pulls to 4 spades anyway. I don't know why I would even have given them the choice. Alright. Well, we get diamond lead. Looks like we're in okay shape. We have a club loser, and we can kind of safely play the spade suit for 1 loser. We can win the diamond king, cash the spade king, cross in diamonds, and lead a spade up to the jack. I guess actually that's not quite good enough. They could play a 3rd round of diamonds, giving us a rough slough. So maybe the play is diamond king, king of spades, king of clubs. And then we'll get back to the north hand and lead a spade up to the jack. Need to establish our club trick first. I mean, this is for an overtrick, but it doesn't really seem like there's a safer plan, and overtricks do matter a little bit. So let's do this. 10 of spades from east. Okay, I mean, now we could just run the jack of spades again. It would be very amusing if we picked off 2 singleton 10s. That seems fine. Alright, made 6. Pulled the last 2 trumps. No harm. But this is kind of a famous suit combination if you're not familiar. How can you pick up this suit combination for 1 loser against 4 1 splits in any fashion? And king of spades low to the jack is the way to do it. Pass on our right. We have 16 balanced. We'll open no trump. Illegal and ACBL land. Oh boy! We have, we may have, found the opponent's fit for them. Now, I think it's possible the opponents make a bunch of spades, but I guess the main concern that I have right now is can we make a no trump? So how many tricks do I have? I have 4 off the top. I would need 4 more, which could come from the diamond suit working, but it looks like the diamond suit can't possibly work. He started with ace, king, queen of spades, so both red suit kings are offside. Okay. So I could pick off a singleton diamond king offside, but it's a lot more likely that it's not singleton. I have to make quite a few discards from my hand. Well, we know the Heart King is offside, so let's start pitching hearts. Also, what is the 7 of spades? Weird card to play. 4 of spades. I mean, maybe West has the ace of spades. I suppose we're about to find out. Interesting. Okay. Well, in that case, the King of Diamonds could be onside. So, do we want to pitch our 5 of hearts, or do we just want to ditch a diamond? If we pitch the 5 of hearts and diamonds don't come home, we're in trouble if they find a heart switch, which I think they probably will. They've been paying attention. We've discarded 2 hearts so far. So I guess another option I have is I can ditch the club jack from my hand. Like, I could pitch a heart from dummy and the jack of clubs from hand. And if they switch to clubs, I can win the ace and go ace of diamonds, diamond. And if diamonds are 3-2 or 2-2, I'm in good shape. If diamonds are 3-1 with a singleton honor somewhere, I might need the heart finesse, but we could still have chances to make the contract. And if diamonds happen to be, well, 3-1 with no singleton honor, then we're in trouble. But then we're always in trouble. I think I like that plan. Let's pitch the jack of clubs. The spades were 5-5. We do get a club switch. So ace of diamonds and a diamond. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Now a heart comes through. Yep. Alright, we do make the last 2, so we're only 2 down. East only had 2 hearts. But minus 200. Could have gone better. I think I like our plan. It felt like a pretty good line of play. 13 count, we'll open diamond. A heart, a negative double, 2 hearts. Okay. Partner reopens with double. I guess I'd like to bid 2 no takeout, but I don't think that's what it means in this system. I really don't want to pass, not at imps. At match points, it might be a little more tempting, but our hand is probably still not quite good enough to pass the double of 2 hearts. I guess I'm going to try 3 clubs. I mean, I hate the description of the sped, but partners should always be correcting back to diamonds if they have equal length. So we're always going to find our better fit by doing this. Perfect. Wow. Partner really wanted to give us the opportunity to pass out this double with 0 tricks on defense in their own hand. 2 diamonds lead. So we have a club loser, we have a heart loser, we have 2 spade losers. And we're going to have to deal with the 4th round of spades. I guess let's play low at trick 1. Okay. Seems as if we have dealt with the fourth round of spades. Two of diamonds. So diamonds are 4-3. The opponents lead fourth best. Let's, I guess, just set up our discards. If I start pulling trumps and trumps don't split, we might lose the jack of clubs as a hand entry. Later. So let's play a heart to the queen. King of spades, okay. Well, that's gonna make things easy. Ace of clubs. Alright, six of spades. I think I'm just gonna rough this with a high trump. And we can just pull trumps, cross back to the diamond king, pitch our spade. Well, the spade was a winner. That was not best defense from our opponents. They could have given us some real problems if before cashing the club ace it went king of spades, spade to the ace spade. We might have still made it, but we've had a lot more work to do. Last board, we got 14, a diamond, a heart, not our hand. Let's just let the opponents bid to wherever they're going. Two spades, or two diamonds, it seems. Partner leads the king of spades, which is blasphemous on this auction. Declare wins the ace. Jack of hearts. Okay, partner plays the 3. So Declare has a singleton jack. We'll win the ace. And I guess we should switch to trumps. So the only question is, do we switch to a low trump or a high trump? It's a little bit weird Declare didn't rough a spade at trick 2. I'm going to switch to a low trump. Unsuccessful. Now they rough a spade. Okay. Club to the ace. Spade roughed. I can over rough that. I can pull a trump. And I guess it's time to try and knock out the club. Unsuccessful. Very unsuccessful. Very unsuccessful in knocking out the clubs. Alright. I tried my best. Minus 130. So how'd we do overall? There are a couple of unfortunate results. I don't think board 3 is all that bad. I do expect the field to be in 6 hearts, which is just always going down. So we at least had a chance. Apparently board 3 was quite bad, minus 6.5. Board 10 was bad, getting to a no trump. And board 8, we kind of saw that coming, but overall, plus 17, not too bad.